Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of the second season of Kobayashi-san Chi Maid Dragon. And last episode, Kobayashi doing her best to live with her new appendage and trying to keep it secret, keep it on the down low, but it's kind of hard to do because a lot of things can get that appendage riled up, especially like rubbing close together with female dragons. So yeah, it was not kept secret forever, but yeah, Toru eventually figured it out, tried to exploit it, but I think in the end just kind of got rid of it. Although I think there were talks of maybe bringing that back, but that was later, like near the end of the episode. Before that, we had more Irudu stuff because we had to like bring her into the fold. Our mother of dragons had to work her dragon slayer magic on her, and she did. And I think by the end of the episode, she is actually living with them now. I think that was like made clear at like the very end of the episode. But yeah, Toru and Irudu are gonna be butting heads because they're kind of like essentially fighting over who gets to have sex with Kobayashi, and right in front of Kobayashi. So I guess we'll see what comes of that. I mean, it's kind of one of those why not both scenarios, but we'll see. We'll see how things go, you know, the way this season has been so far. But yeah, Yurudu is definitely a new fun member of the cast that's going to really shake things up. I regret doing that motion, but let's get into it and see exactly what happens in this episode. I think the very first line was Kana-san, I'm here to play, something like that. So yeah, definitely going to be a good episode on that basis. So let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, it's been way too long, Psycho. Has she ever been to our play? I mean, she has in like events and stuff, but I don't know if she's ever been for like a one-on-one play-in session, just the two of them. I don't think she's been here for that. We're alone together. That's what that means. Hopefully nobody gives Psycho an appendage. That could complicate things. Yeah, I am kind of curious how this is gonna go. Is Yurudu gonna be in there? Right, right on cue. She's not. I don't think she's even met her before, so she's probably gonna wonder who that is. Like, are you cheating on me with another friend? Yeah, I guess that just went out the window. Sadly, Futari Kiri was never meant to be. I mean, a play session between the three of them could be fun too, I guess. I mean, it really could. I kind of figured just Irudu was out too, doing dragon stuff. Whatever dragons do in their free time that aren't maids. Still really enjoy this opening. The Love Symphony. Symphonium, however that's read. That shirt just tempts me. Yeah, I mean, dragons probably been for a while. Yeah, we're kind of living together. Things move pretty quickly. Yeah, no kidding. That is a little bit weird. Yeah, we came here to play. Let's not monologue too much. Saikawa, she knows what's best. She knows priorities. What truly matters. So we are going to invite you to play. You don't want to make new friends because she's a human. Yeah, she doesn't exactly have a poker face. Oh. I thought you said punishment game. I mean, rubbing a dragon on the belly like a pet, that kind of makes sense. I know, right? As always, me and Saikawa, we get each other. As sad as that sounds. Even less with Arikiri now. That camera angle, though. You don't drop the camera, you lose it in there. Yeah, I was talking about before about, yeah, Fafnir and Lukwa getting a Midoruru. Now that could go. Looks like we're actually gonna get that. If anyone could push her to, you know, interact with them, it would be Lukwa. Well, yeah, but you didn't. Just tits. That's what matters. Wouldn't surprise me if, yeah, a dragon can actually do that. Yeah, the thing is, a dragon can kind of do whatever they want for the most part. Oh? What exactly do you... Okay. Is the bathroom just kind of her domain? Gonna get like a pile of dragon treasure in the corner? Another punishment game? Yeah, why would you do such a thing? That's just crazy talk. Need to... Okay, Aru. Just don't pee on Iruru. I mean, yeah, she was here last time. I don't know why I'm surprised. Are we gonna lock them together? Okay, this could be something. What better place to build some friendship than in the bathroom together? Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of a way to look at it. As long as you're a cute dragon girl, I think anything's fine. I mean, he did pick a fight with some boys on the dodgeball thingy. Well, that didn't last very long. There's no reason why it can't go that way with you. Oh. Yeah, it looks like it's really gonna go that way with her. I mean, it's for the best. A doll. Yeah, definitely I can see some parallels with Kana for sure. Now that I'm starting to really look at it. That would be for the best. You're gonna have to rub Kana's belly next. And yeah, it is actually quite nice seeing them all play together. Okay, wow, double-handed. Okay, wow. How many people in life can say they rub the belly of two cute dragon girls at the same time? Like, that's the thing you could brag about for the rest of your life. Are they sleeping? Are they taking a nap in a cute trio position? Let me see. And her hands are still touching both of them. I love how Saikawa never breaks character. So that was great. Pretty much as great as I could have hoped for. Maybe even slightly better. Yeah, it does kind of look like she's peeking corner of her eye. I don't see a lot of passion, but I'll take your word for it. But you were looking at her. Oh, about time to get an upgrade? Oh? That's actually pretty cute, but... Ouch. I mean, I can't really say it suits you, I guess, but... I... That's a noble quest. Well, yeah. I mean, she's gotta come with us food. Yeah, and she's a Nakama, so we can't Hazude her. Oh wow, Georgie. I guess this is a good chance to bring her back into the scene for her to be helpful. Man, we really have grown our kid group. Sort of. I mean, a couple of them aren't really kids, but like about the same size, so. Well, I wish they'd lingered on that shot longer. I wanted to get a better look at that. So that's your game face. I mean, we're all having fun. Food is just gone. What? I mean, maybe we should workshop this a bit. Ouch. We have our 5th kid after all. Okay, I like that one better than the previous one. Little bows. I mean, isn't that the whole point of the project? Oh wow, that is something. I mean... Wow, okay. I mean, I could live with that. I mean, if anyone knows what she's doing, it should be her. Definitely more simple than the other designs. But... it's kind of, you know, fitting for a maid outfit, a more simple design. That blue one's pretty cute. Doing a... Is that deep? Well, this is your school uniform. That's... Imagine having your maids wear school uniforms. Still, their bond is as strong as ever. What did I miss? Why did we not have the camera in there? Yeah, that was really suspicious. Nah. Well, it's easier said than done. I'm... Oh, okay. I can kind of hardly believe she said that, but yeah, let's go. She really put it on. She really put it on. I know she said she would, but she really put it on. Oh, wow. She actually looks better than I expected. Probably because the bar was set so low, expectation-wise. My god, they're like sisters. We should just all put on maid outfits. I was short-lived. She said a lot. Right. Has Toto finally graduated from cosplay status? Right. Huge cosplay girl. Annoying maid. I would never find you annoying. You think you love almost every side of her. Well, yeah, but we've had all that time to grow to close and bond, understand each other. But the important thing is, eat her tail meat. You still haven't done that yet. I feel like it's about time. Just spend it again. Show that straight. Oh god. No wonder he didn't want to be a farmer. This is his true capitalist calling. Damn. One of those things that, yeah. I know what those are. The neighbors gotta hand it to each other. Ain't that the truth? Can you... I was about to say, can you do it without making the sounds of Hades? Oh my god, this thing in the other opening. Oh god, that was really great. Yeah, you could definitely say that. Yep, we're just revisiting our neighbors. That's... And music is so subjective. Oh god, that guitar is gonna just... Yeah, he's just so much better than a newbie should be. That dragon power. Yeah. Oh wow, he's got a lot. Huh. I've never seen, yeah, the really big stuff. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that is really good. I definitely do not have the patience to make something like that. Yeah, these human things, I just do them and they're just not that hard. Just... I'm sure he could. She eats bugs and stuff. And crabs or whatever she can find. I don't know if I'd call it a hobby, just a game you occasionally play. No, you're just taking it too seriously. Yeah. I mean, anything's probably to do with Psycho because you're doing it with Psycho. Told you, make kinda give me some donuts. I mean, I think she wears some kind of work kind of outfit in the opening, so I kind of assume she'll get something, some kind of job or something. Although she also wears a cheerleader outfit, so who can say how much you could take should take seriously? I bet they are. Is that going to be your news hobby? Become an idol? Because that could be something. Bum, 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 bum. Or is Toru actually going to take up that idea, become an idol? Or Kobayashi could. Okay, that's a direction we're going into. Wow, I don't think I ever would have guessed that. That in season 2 we would get idol Kobayashi. I don't know how this is gonna go, but hey, I'm willing to give it a try. Oh my god, those are actually really good. Yeah, I think her assessment's right. I think she lost it. I mean, I would buy a lot of that. Yeah, something you can pour your curiosity and emotion into. So, of course, any hobby that would be maximized enjoyment for her would involve Kobayashi in some way. Kind of like the Maid thing. I mean, it makes sense. Is the game still going on? Yeah, how do we crush this titan over here? Go to. Oh, almost as if you're married. I think she kind of said that near the end of her season. You know, give me my everything. So yeah, it tracks. Okay, I guess it's just over. But why? Why is it over? Also, these season 1 clips. A lot of great clips. You lick that human filth off of that closed door. Yeah, her with Orlando said it just that was ever gonna work. I'm glad we're having a compilation of top tier Kobayashi Toru moments here. And like I said, I've seen season 1 so many times, I know the context of all of these clips. You know, what lines are being said in them. This is its own thing. And I haven't commented on it, but I do like how we're getting that idol Kobayashi song in the background the whole time. There's no subtitles. Dragon Seikatsu Kojo Inkai. I tried to read it. That was a long title, but anyway, just a preview, I think. Okay, so that was the 3rd episode of Kobayashi-san Chi Maid Dragon Season 2. And this was an episode. This was an episode. Like, we started off with the Saikawa stuff, right? Because the very first line was Saikawa coming over to play, and she initially got her hopes up on having some alone time with Kana because she heard, Kana's mother was out, but she didn't know. She did not know that there's a new person in that household, Iduru, which they met in the bathroom like twice in the episode. I'm starting to think that is just kind of her domain at this point, so. The two of them are having a lot of fun playing cards, and there's also the penalty game. I think it was translated as Batsu game, And I mean, it wasn't much of a penalty game. It was just rubbing Kana's belly, and who doesn't want to rub Kana's belly? Like, just I rub my cat's belly, right? And a dragon's also like a pet, sort of. It's complicated, but to the point is, Saikawa did not at all consider that a punishment. In fact, she like deliberately lost several times so she could keep doing it. That's such a Saikawa thing to do. I guess I just kind of initially assumed there would be like different punishment games, like we would, like every time we would have a different one. That's what initially I thought. If I had knew that was going to be the one every time, then yeah, I could have guessed that Saikawa would just keep losing, because that just makes far too much sense, right? So, but we did actually have Lukua serving a pretty important purpose. I mean, a lot of Lukua stuff in the show is kind of like silly scenes because it's mostly just showed up shenanigans, right? But she obviously is the most like, what's the best way to phrase it? I don't know, mother-like figure, like adult-like figure, the wisest, right? The one that, if you think about somebody giving life advice out of the dragons, you would Lukua, right? I mean, I think even back in episode 1, Toru would like call Fafnir and Lukua for advice. Fafnir was just kill them. Whereas Lukua was like actually giving a bit of advice about Kobayashi, her mindset, and trying to help her out even back then. So it definitely makes sense for Lukua to do this. It just kind of feels weird because, like I said, a lot of her silly exposure shenanigans and Shota messing with shenanigans, but she definitely had a good thing to do here. She really was able to kind of like give Idolu that push to get her to go play with the other kids. Again, not really a kid, but it's just easiest to phrase it that way. So she had to kind of get through to her, and her brilliant strategy was to have Idolu wait in the bathroom, which is already kind of a suspicious thing to ask somebody to do to begin with. But yeah, then she kind of like lured Saikawa in there with the have to pee beam, right? Which I thought of Hitori Bochi, Maru no Seikatsu, whatever that show is called, right? Because Aru would have her like, Gambare bimu, or Wasure bimu, like that cringy thing she does. Well, I mean, this is a real dragon who can actually shoot beams with arbitrary mental effects on them, and she did to Saikawa, right? So just some of the creativity in this show is just great to see. But yeah, force them in a room together. And I've seen that in anime before, like trying to force two people in a room together to actually force them to talk, work through their issues, right? It's usually not the bathroom, though. Like, I think that might be the first in that regard. I mean, like, one place that two characters are often locked together would be like the gym storage room, right? That's a pretty common, like, anime cliche, getting locked in there together. But a bathroom is definitely a new one. I mean, it's not even, because it's like a Japanese bathroom, so it really is just the toilet, right? So it's like not even a lot of space in there. But they made up. That's the important thing, because Idolu she's a little bit, what's the best word for it? Self-conscious or whatever about her dragon status, what she's done, and whether or not she like has the right to become friends with humans, right? Because she's had all that dealt with. But the thing about Psycho is she's already friends with a dragon, and I mean, I don't think she knows she's a dragon at this point. I don't think that was ever talked about. But anyway, it's kind of cute. That's what matters. That is what matters. That is what matters. So we were able to kind of become friends on that basis because Idolu's cute too, right? So another small dragon. I mean, why wouldn't Sakawa become friends with her? So then we became friends and played together. Where's the double belly rub shot? I want to go back to that. I don't know if I can find it because it probably went by pretty quickly. I mean, it's got to be a part of this montage of the card game. Yeah, because you can see them interacting, but it's like muted, so you just kind of see lips flap. Makes me curious what they're saying, honestly. Especially because we get this like wonderful, well-animated, kind of like beaming, precious smile from Idolu, as she's giving candy, right? So it really does make me wonder what the heck they were saying there. As Lukua looks on, approvingly, because she helped make that happen. Kind of the MVP. Why can't I find it? I'm sure it happened. But yeah, I missed it because they're already sleeping when she comes back. Maybe it's at the very beginning. I mean, I'm not gonna waste too much time doing this, but I just wanted to find the shot again. Like, it can't be that long after we dragged Lulu out of the bathroom. So maybe I just imagine the whole thing, because I cannot find. Okay, here we go. Finally, we found it. Like, it was harder to find than it should be, right? So this was a great shot because we just have Kana land on one side, Italy land on the, land on the other side. We have Saikawa just both arms stretched out, rubbing both dragon bellies at the same time, with just eyes closed, a maximum blush, just like. This is what a girl looks like when she finally reaches nirvana, just the pinnacle of life. Like, life just goes downhill from here, right? So, I mean, she just kind of peaked right there, basically. So, I really did not expect that, I thought, if anything, like, it would be Iru's turn to rub Kana's belly or something. Like, those were the kind of thoughts I had. I didn't think Kana would essentially just, like, have an extra member to rub. Okay, that did not come out the right way. Let's move on. So we had that stuff, which was great, and they also had like a board game they played forever. Like, that was with Shota included, but yeah, they played the game forever. I like how we ended that off with essentially Kana and Saikawa being married, joint assets and working together to take down the capitalist giant known as Shota. That was a very interesting little subplot we had going on there. I did quite like that. So. Also, we had some Kobayashi maid stuff, right? Because, I mean, we've already had that established in season 1. She was like, hey, I bought this maid outfit, tried it on, I looked horrible in it, so I never wore it again, and then let Toru wear it, right? So we already kind of had that established, but we had that kind of again here. I think it was a different outfit that they showed, though. But again, the same concept. I bought it because I thought it looked cute. It looked horrible on me, so I just accepted my fate of having to wear guy, masculine clothes, because that's what suits me, right? And that brings up another thing, right? Should you wear what suits you, or should you wear what you want to wear? That's kind of like a big thing, right? I mean, it really depends on what you want, like what you value. Do you value your own personal free expression, or do you value how people see you, right? Like, it really depends on what you want to do. But, in my opinion, you really shouldn't stop yourself. If there's something you want to do that's not hurting anyone else, just do it. It's kind of my philosophy for the most part. So, and I think, Kobayashi kind of had some revelations throughout the scene as well. Kind of like reevaluating how she sees this whole thing. Just had a very nice interaction between Toru and Kobayashi, after everyone left. But there's also kind of a lot of fun when everyone was here too, because we had like a concept art for outfits, and we had Georgie having a chance to shine, because she really hasn't had a chance to shine ever since Kana and Kobayashi, Toru all went over to Saikawa's house, which was one of the funnest parts of season 1. We had the Twister thing and all that, and we had Kobayashi actually finding a fellow maid otaku to really bond with, and had some of the Toru jealousy because she's just not as passionate and knowledgeable as maids as Georgie was. So there was just a lot going on in that episode and that scene. So getting another chance for Georgie to like flex her maid knowledge, her amazing deep maid wisdom. Like, it's not maid. I don't remember how the quote went, but basically maid clothes are maid clothes because maids wear them, I think, is essentially what it is. Like, no, there's no clothes that's just like born maid clothing. It's just, you're a maid, get whatever clothes you can get. Hey, these are now maid clothes. It's essentially like that. So, and I think Georgie said as much in a previous episode, but because in that episode, I remember they were talking like, because Toru kind of had a bit of a narrow-minded view about maid outfits. Her more like the French maid outfits that she kind of thinks about, like what you usually see at maid cafes and kind of cosplay. But then, Kobayashi clarifies like there's all sorts of different types and stuff. So yeah, we kind of talked about this a little bit in that episode, the Twister episode, as I call it. But definitely got into it more here. We also got a chance to revisit the neighbors, which is pretty cool. Like, I like seeing the really big wooden sculptures of our sculptor guy. The giraffe, especially, I kind of wanted that giraffe. Like, I would put that in my corner. I would set that over there somewhere. Like, I would actually like buy that if I could. If I was like walking down the street and it was like a yard sale, someone's like, hey, I got this giraffe, I carved for $20, anybody want it? Like, hey, I'll take it, and then just like drag it home, just lugging this big old giraffe home, and people see like, where did you get that thing? Why did you bring that into this house? It's because it was calling to me. It's a giraffe, I wanted it. That's probably how that would go. So anyway, also Toru was looking for a hobby, and I think in the end she decided to like push Kobayashi to be an idol. I can't even say that with a straight face. I really can't. That is just like so opposite of who Kobayashi is, because she's like a, you know, serious, stoic, you know, wears a lot of masculine clothing. Like, no matter how much I think about it, she's like the exact opposite of an idol. So it was pretty funny that we just decided to push it all of a sudden. I like how Kana just like calls Kobayashi like, Kobayashi, Toru, she's lost it. Come home. You need to do something about this. I don't know what to do. There's portraits of you everywhere. There's these weird figures and stuff. Like, she's singing some horrible song, and just a look on Kana's face after we got home, it's just like, she looked like somebody who has seen some shit. That's we had like Kobayashi dolls on the floor. We had Iruru on the floor too. She looked even worse than Kana did. But I mean, just Toru was having the time of her life singing that amazing Kobayashi song. I think, oh yeah, she's actually, I think, dragging Iruru around too. But yeah, we had that. Just, the portraits are really good too. That's the thing. Like, they were actually really good. I would love just all of them, just like as PNG files on my computer, or as actual portraits I could put in the background. Just anything really. Just she just did it in like a day too. Love, lick, kiss. Just, yeah, I do want lyrics, full lyrics for that song. I do. Like, even just Japanese lyrics, just is fine. Just, I need lyrics for that song. And we have, like I said, the ED, we had all the hearts, we had we had the season 1 compilation of wonderful lovey-dovey moments between Kobayashi and Toru, which is all you really ever need, right? I'm going to the ED right here. Did I miss that? Yeah, special ending theme. Ishkan, wait, I hate katakana. Ishukan, like a, yeah, Ishukan Rireshon Shipu. Oh, 1 week relationship, okay. It'd be so much easier to read in kanji. Yeah, Ishukan is 1 week. Rireshon Shipu. Just relationship, obviously. So 1 week relationship, I guess, is the name of the song. Then what was I reading last time? I know there was some title I tried to read when I watched this, my initial watch through. So I guess you just missed that one. Which is understandable, I missed some things, because there's a lot going on screen. So maybe the thing I read was closer to the end of it. And what was the thing I read if that's the name of this song? Just listening to the song again, it's just great. Probably gonna listen to it a few more times, honestly. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why I assumed that was like the name of the song or whatever. The whole Dragon Seikatsu Kojo Inkai. Yeah. I think because at that point I was just looking for the name of the song, just not knowing I'd already missed it. But anyway, that was a great song. It was a great episode. It was just kind of a great everything. I think I said everything I wanted to say on it. So, and Iruru has definitely kind of, I'd say, fully integrated into the household, even becoming friends with Saikawa, which is a pretty big step considering how she kind of felt about humans and a lot of her personal issues. So definitely some good progress on that point. Getting to revisit some of her neighbors. Fafnir didn't do a whole lot compared to, you know, Lukawa, but he was there too, you know, in like one scene. Kobayashi maybe, you know, making some personal progress, personal character growth as well, for sure. As well as just growth, you know, relationship growth between her and Toru, which is always great to see. And also just seeing her in the maid outfit was great. Because she had set my expectations so low as far as like how she would look in it. But by the time she actually wore it, I thought she actually looked pretty good. Like, really not bad at all. Like, it doesn't look like it was made for her the same way it's made for the way it is for Toru. But that just could be because I'm so used to seeing Toru wear it. Like, that's just what she wears in like 95% of her scenes. So it's probably not a fair comparison on not because of that, but yeah, I thought she looked fine in it, honestly. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about the episode. If you want to click the like button, leave a comment, support me on Patreon, or watch more of my videos, I would be okay with all those things. But for now, bye bye.